I know it's not fixed yet, guys. I'm just trying to see from my end what's going on. Okay, that looks better. Why is that not moving? Alright, guys. Yo, is that better?
Alright, guys.
Is that better, guys? You can see me, you can see the screen now. I would hope. Ugh. This is so frustrating. Why this makes it so different. A little bit? Really? What the fuck, dude? Because when I see it on my end... Let me pull it up one more time. When I pull it up on YouTube, it looks fine to me. Why the hell? Oh, it is small. Okay. Give me a second.
Oh, it is small. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, it is small. Okay.
Sorry for all the echoing and stuff. Technical difficulties. Alright, let's see if I can fix this real quick. Okay. Really hope that blows the screen up here. Here we go. It's like not gonna work, really? I don't understand why it's so small. I'm full screened. It's not bad though, so you can... Okay, let me see. If I go to like the actual like pages, can you guys see the numbers on Pinnacle and stuff? Yeah, let me know if you're able to see that stuff. Okay, we're gonna go on with it. I'll be reading it out loud. I don't know what the fuck just happened. That really annoys me though, that I can't like... Oh, hold on guys. Yep, here we go. Alright, we're in business. Boom. Better? Alright. I'm not a technical wizard by any means, but I managed. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alright. So, we're going to look at the Bucks game, guys. What do we like in the Bucks game? I'm going to look through the props in the meantime. Oh, wow, they locked it all. Okay, so they locked down a couple props. Bobby Portis is locked. Giannis is open, which is strange because Giannis is out. So I don't really know what that's about. Grayson Allen is in, and he's got no props. Let's head over to DraftKings. I was prepared with every single site except for DraftKings. So Okay, real quick, guys. I'm going to enter this for Dre. All right. All right. All right, so he has Oubre, blocks and steals, Edwards steals, Oubre, blocks and steals, and Edwards steals. D'Angelo Russell, blocks and steals. Look at the Edwards play. I might just run this back myself if it looks good. Alright, and then he's got Markkanen, points, Jeremy Grant fantasy score, all overs. Markkanen, points, Jeremy Grant fantasy score. Bitch. Markkanen, points, and Grant fantasy score. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 man. No, he's got a 6 man. So what's the 6 man, bro? That's it. That is the problem. Terry Rozier with the assist prop was at the very top. So Terry over assist. He's lucky I looked at that because I almost just sent that. What's happening there? Sorry guys, it's going to take just a real quick second. I want to make sure I get these in before anything disappears on anyone. Make sure they have a fair chance to win some cash. Alright, Terry over assist. And that is going to do it. Terry Rozier over 5.5 assists. Alright, so we've got Kelly Oubre over 1.5 block steals and Edwards over 1.5 steals. D'Angelo Russell over 1.5 block steals. Lauri Markkanen over points. Jeremy Grant over fantasy score. Terry Rozier over assist. So we've got Oubre over Markkanen over points. Oubre blocks and steals and Edwards steals. Jeremy Grant fantasy score. D'Angelo Russell, and alright, that's it. $10. Chance to win $250. You are locked and loaded, sir. Congrats, Dre. I will be sending you updates throughout the day on how it looks. Sorry, Fernandez, bro, if you're around in the midst of a stream right here. So I have no picks for Thrive at the moment. I have no picks for anything, really. You tailed that too? Should I tail it too? Let's look. Okay, you know what? Let's start there. You like that? I like that too. All right, let's take a look at all those props real quick. So let's start with well, we already established that which one was it? The Kelly Oubre we liked. So, oh, look at that. Something changed, right? Oh, these are the ones I had from before. I was going to say, wow, he got lucky. Okay. So, we liked Oubre. Sabonis already got 15 points, 5 assists in the first. God damn. Well, let's take a quick peek at the score of that. And get on with these plays, actually. Whoa! Good thing I bet Sacramento and I got plus 107 money. Fucking KO, baby. Let's go. Is Foxy doing well? Harrison Barnes got a steal yet? No, not yet. Keegan Murray's got one. How's Foxy doing? Wow, bro. Get with it. 1 point. Yikes. There was a reason Pascal Siakam plays were canceled today because I had plenty of De'Aaron Fox points. So there was a reason for that. All right. So next play we were going to peek on his card was the Ant Edwards line. Anthony Edwards over 1.5 steals. He's hit it in 2 of the last 5. That's really strange. So Anthony Edwards doesn't have a prop for steals. Am I looking at the right? Really? I don't believe that. Plumlee over rebounds or points. We'll check those out. Wow, how does he not have a? He's got a steal block, and that doesn't even look good. So yeah, I'm personally not gonna take that. Let me see if I can find a steal prop on here, because I don't want to shrug it off if both of you guys are on that and feeling that play. There's definitely some logic behind it then, so let me see what it is. How's SGA looking on points? Minus 125? Beautiful. Alright, steals. Blocks, here's steals. So, Anthony Edwards, plus 105 over 1.5, minus 135 to the under, so I am off that card altogether because of that play. So, I will dig into the other plays on there to see if they are salvageable for just adding one other play, like adding SGA in place of Ant Edwards. See if I like all the rest of these plays. See if the numbers line up, if everything makes sense. The next one was D'Angelo Russell, blocks and steals. Okay. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's take a peek at that. Jabari Smith, we'll take a peek at him. He wasn't on the prize pool or the prize picks board earlier today. I tried to look him up this morning, actually, and there was nothing there. D'Angelo Russell, blocks and steals, minus 128 to the over. Not a great line, but good enough. It's definitely on the right side. I mean, it's an over. I'd probably lay off that one personally, just because it's not like minus 140-ish plus. That's kind of about where I'd like to see it. Like, let's take a look at Oubre's, because I do really like Oubre's. So let's see if his prop kind of meets that requirement of the minus 135 plus range. Minus 140 would be ideal. Oubre, fuck, that's not the game I want. Plenty of time still. Kelly Oubre, blocks and steals, minus 145. So that's what I'm talking about. Minus 145. That's the kind of line I want to see on my props that I'm taking. So that is, I'm going to be locking. I'm going to be locking Harrison Barnes steals, but no, I'm not. It's over. Scotty Barnes blocks. Okay, somebody brought that up earlier. It actually may have been you. Let's take a peek. See what Scotty's up to. Because I don't think I was on it for some reason. I don't remember if I looked or not, or if it was something about the matchup that made me not want it, but I remember something. The blocks or blocks? Okay, just the blocks, I'm assuming. Okay, let's look at the blocks and steals and make sure. Okay, they both look 4 out of 5. They both look good on hit rate. So let's look at Scotty Barnes on the books and see what he grades out as. Scotty Barnes, blocks and steals, minus 127 to the over, minus 105 to the under. And his blocks are minus 119 to the over, minus 111 to the under. So about 50-50. So that's where everything kind of lands. They look great. Vegas says they're meh. You know, they're going to be, it's basically a flip of a coin. If the player plays well, you know, that's all there is to it. You know, but obviously the players you guys picked have the hit rates are there. They're capable of it. You know, they just have to be having a good game. So if they come out and they're rested and they're in a good mood and they play well, they're gonna get 2 steals or 2 steals and blocks. You know, these are professional players. You know, so even if the line's plus 100, you know, you're not looking at it, you're staring at like a plus 175 in the face or something. You're on a 50-50 coin flip, which is totally fine because these are all-star players you're picking. That's why you don't pick bums. So you can have faith and reassurance in them. So let's head over to Terry Rozier and take a look at Terry's assist. Terry. Okay. Terry's assist, 5.5, minus 131 to the over, minus 102 to the under. I like that. Let's take a look at the matchup for that. Alright, so we're going to be looking at Terry Rozier. I'm assuming they list him as the point guard, not the shooting guard, but I do want to double check that just for accuracy's sake. Where the hell are the starting lineups? Here we go. Who the hell was I looking at? Terry Rozier. What the fuck? Alright, point guard, assist, and they're playing Milwaukee. Tough matchup, for sure. And Milwaukee is literally the second worst matchup for Terry. I know that was coming next, but there is no Drew, there's no Middleton, there's no Giannis, there is possibly no Brook Lopez. So it's going to be a different team. So things are going to be different than what the numbers are suggesting. So Plumlee rebounds. I've heard this about 25 times, so we're going to check Plumlee's rebounds out. Or points. Okay. Plumlee. Let's take a peek. Mason Plumlee. Points plus 105 to the over, minus 140 to the under. I will pass. Rebounds minus 106 to the over, minus 125 to the under. Pass. Kelly Oubre points, I would probably be interested in, depending on the line, and then I would want to check that, but I definitely am a fan of Kelly Oubre. I think he will put some baskets in again today. He's been leading the team for the past 3 games or so. So Kelly Oubre's points, minus 132 to the over, plus 101 to the under. Let's take a look at Ubre's last 5, and then we'll take a look at Ubre's matchup today in comparison to those last 5. All right, he's at 8.5 on Prize Picks. I still don't want anything to do with it, honestly. If you like it, take it by all means. 8.5 probably brings the line closer to even. It's like a coin flip. So we were just looking at... oh yeah, we're already using Uber Steal and Block. So that's his points are going to be irrelevant. I'm not going to touch them, but I'll look them up just to see. So Ubre's points set at 19.5. That's perfectly fine. Versus Milwaukee, let's check the matchup for points. So Ubre is probably listed as a small forward. Shooting guard, okay. So the shooting guard, that is the weakest spot for Milwaukee. With a healthy lineup, the shooting guard is their weakest spot to defend. And we're looking at points. So against Milwaukee, it is about a top 10 matchup on the season. Let's look at the last 7 games specifically. So Milwaukee, they've made some... Okay, so this is kind of with the lineup change with Middleton back a couple games. The points have fallen a little bit from like 23 to 21, but I don't mind that look. I prefer the blocks and steals 100% more than his first half points. Let's take a look at his first half points. I don't know why we'd be looking at his first half, just unless the hit rate is just amazing or something, because I don't see that game blowing out with all the people out now. I really don't see the Bucks still just like beating the hell out of them. Where the hell is NBA first half at? Am I blind? No, it's right here. We were looking at Kelly. More in his first half points. Honestly, yes, because again, his points are minus 133 on the whole game. Limiting to the first half is only taking away your equity. If he has a bad first half, you're screwed. No chance to redeem in the second half. Ben Carroll was kind of like middle of the road earlier. I will take a look because I love playing him. It's a pretty good matchup. I mean, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure... Well, look what they list him as. I'm pretty sure he plays small forward, and if he does, he should have a pretty good matchup. So player props... Paulo... For fuck's sake, where is it? JKLMNO fucking... Yeah, they don't have it in here. He's not on the... Alright, so let's take a look. Oh, I'm tripping, dude. Who just said he played the Warriors? Oh, against the Raptors. My bad. Okay. Try this again. Alright, Paolo. So, rebounds look fantastic. I'm sure greedy-ass Prize Picks has it at 6. Because the line's minus 163, that minus 160 and above threshold is where they will start bumping the lines. So let's take a look though at he's at 6. Of course he is. So let's take a look at his matchup. So it is against... Oh, we're still in the first half. So 6 rebounds. Oof. It's hard to play when with the last 5 like that. I get this isn't the last 5 games, but that's really ugly. So let's see where Paolo is. He a small forward? I'm almost positive he is. Yes, he is. Okay. So the small forward Alright, you forgot who they played again. Toronto. Small forward versus Toronto. Rebounds. So they give up about 7.9 per game to this small forward. Let's look at his game logs. Actually, it's probably just faster to do this. Yeah, no, it's not. Let's see how many minutes he's been playing. 37, 35, 39, 31, 36, 35, 40. Tons and tons and tons of minutes. Damn, that's too bad. Herder. So, given that he's seeing literally 85-90% of the minutes and he needs 7 to cash you, but they're only giving up, what was it, 7.9 per game, or was it 8.9 per game against Toronto? 7.9 per game. Yeah, that's probably not a good play, even with the line being where it is. So if it was at 5.5, it'd probably be a great play. 6, you need 7 to cash, so that's just no go. No point in playing that. So again, I don't want to miss. Okay, if we got an hour or so. So I got Oubre for sure on the blocks and steals. Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay. Jabari Smith. Okay. Jabari. And what are we looking at for Jabari rebounds? For PRA. Rebounds? Okay. Jabari Smith. Rebounds. Okay, so again, the line is killer, minus 181, but it's in the same scenario as the last guy we just looked at. It's 5.5 on the books. Prize Picks has it bumped up to 6. So they've taken all the value in that line and they've sucked it out. For sure, bro. There will be next week. There will be more giveaways for as long as there is to come. That's not going to stop. As long as we keep winning, there's still going to be giveaways all the time. So, so again, Jabari Smith is at 6. It's 5.5 on the books, but he's a minus 181 favorite to hit. So that pretty good, but because it's bumped to 6, they've taken a lot of the value away. Brings it down to kind of like a middle of the road value for me. Any Thrive props? Let's take a peek at Thrive real quick. Was there any? Oh, real quick, Kelly Olynyk blocks we're gonna check out, and then we'll head over to Thrive. So Kelly Olynyk. Minus 130 to the over, minus 102 to the under. Let's see how Linux looked for blocks in the past 5. They played Portland. Oh, yeah, we're going to go ahead and lay that one down. I think Kelly... let me look at his minutes real quick. Let me just make sure he's not been getting in foul trouble. He's been on the court, been playing his full allotment, like 25 plus. As long as he has been, I'm totally okay with that play. I'd also like to look past the last 5. So, blocks, nothing last game. 3, 2, 1. 2103000001. So there's a lot of zeros right there. But he has been on an absolute tear until yesterday, where he played 22 minutes only. Before that, he's played 36, 33, 33, 33, 35, 32, 31. So he played 10 plus minutes less against Indy. Obviously had a shit game, shot 2 for 4. Had most of his points from the free throw line. So Terry Rozier points tempting. We'll take a quick look at Terry's points, and then we will hop to Thrive. Yes, Terry has been looking really good since he's been back from the injury. His line didn't really stick out, but we can take a look again, and we'll take a look at the matchup as well for Terry. It's Terry Rozier. Points comes in at only a minus 113 to the over, minus 117 to the under. Flip the coin. Nurkic blocks we'll take a look at. I definitely like the block props. So Terry, I would probably stay away from him given the matchup is not great. I know Holiday is out today, but he still has defense of Portis, Grayson Allen, both very, very capable defenders. Brooke Lopez, very capable defender. So I'm not loving Rozier today personally. But if you think he can make it happen against Milwaukee, by all means, take it if you feel good about it. The line says 50-50 chance, so if you're on the 50% believe in it that he's going over, then you're not wrong for that, I guess, So look at his matchup quick. So you got point guard / shooting guard against Milwaukee. He's more of a point guard, so we'll say point guard versus Milwaukee points. Milwaukee, middle of the road in the last 7 over the last 15 or basically the season. Milwaukee is way the fuck down there, like bottom 10 matchup. So yeah, so there's a couple defenders that are solid in there. The shooting guard has a little bit better off. Middle of the road over the last 15, so the season last 7. Milwaukee is clutched up. Bottom 5, so they've been bottom 10 to the point guard, bottom 5 to the shooting guard over the last 7. So yeah, probably no. Nurkic blocks. Alright, Nurkic blocks. Minus 112 to the over, minus 119 to the under. Nothing that sticks out off the page. Let's take a peek real fast, then we're jumping to Thrive. If I can find my tab, let's see how his blocks have looked over the last 5. If he's been really hot, maybe I'd consider. Okay, it's not bad. The fact that 2 of the games were versus Brooklyn and the Lakers, 2 of the worst teams against bigs, and then the third game was against a beat-up LA Clipper team. Nah, that's kind of I think that's a little trappy. Again, he may get it, but it looks a little trappy. So we've got, did we decide yes on Kelly O? Yeah, we did. Okay. This is the last lineup. I want to finish the lineup over here before I jump to Thrive because we only got, we have an hour. Okay, let's head over to Thrive. So for Thrive, Scotty Barnes, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam. Did they fix him? They never even put a PRA back up. They're so hurt by the first one. They said, fuck this, we're not even going to try and put the right one up now. It looks stupid. Nurk rebounds. That looked good to me earlier, the Nurkic rebounds. The only thing that scared me about Nurkic rebounds is this isn't great. He's been right there, but there again, it's been against Brooklyn to Lakers and a beat-up LA Clippers team. That doesn't say much for me. And center against Utah as far as rebounds go. Take a quick look. Rebounds to the tops against Utah. So he is in a top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, top 6 rebounding matchup tonight. No Cat. Oh, wrong team. I'm tripping. Who plays down? Who's missing in Utah tonight? Somebody was missing one of their bigs. Who was it? I guess it was Rudy Gay. Okay. This game, Nurk will have the most rebound opportunities. Let's see. Who else is out for Portland? Eubanks, game time decision. Hart, game time decision. All right, so this is a big deal, though. If Hart and Eubanks play, that's going to take away from Nurk's minutes, or not Nurk's minutes, but Nurk's opportunity big time. So let's look at this minute projection here. Nurkic is projected for 32 minutes. The other bigs who have game time decisions, Josh Hart projected for 33. Yeah, Josh Hart gets hella fucking boards. That's the problem. So if he plays, Nurk doesn't look nearly as good. If Josh Hart's gone, Eubanks is gone, Nurk looks like a really good play because he's going to see a lot of minutes. He's going to see a higher usage rate. So that looks all good. But, again, the game time decision plays, which I will look into on FanDuel real quick and see. Josh Hart will be looking at 33 minutes, and Eubanks will be looking at 15, so that would probably eat away from Nurk, probably a couple of minutes only. But so let's take a quick peek and see what's going on with that. Okay. Eubanks is officially questionable. Hip injury. Okay, what about Josh Hart? That's what I want to know. So Nasir Little is out. Josh Hart is doubtful. Okay, there we go. Josh Hart's doubtful. So Josh Hart will 90% not be playing. So Nurkic is not a bad look on the boards. Let's take a quick look at his line. Use Nurkic over 10.5 boards, minus 140. We're gonna take that line because we're gonna assume Hart will be out. So let's see if I can find one more play ideally. Well, ideally 3, but I want to get over to Thrive for you guys. But we'll do both at the same time. So let's look and see if any of these guys were guys that we already looked at and that we liked. So, okay, none of those guys were really guys that we clicked on over on Prize Picks. So, the board is dried up a little bit. We can look at Pascal and his points plus rebounds, I think. So, let's see if we jump into that. Because he was at 37.5 PRA earlier today. And 5.5 assists seems high for him. What do they have it at? Let's see. 5 point. Oh, that's Paolo. Pascal 5.5. Okay, well, I guess they have it exactly where it should be. So all right, so let's see. Pascal points. Okay, so yeah, his lines have fallen off really hard. I have no interest in Pascal. Let's look at Scotty. um, his boards stick out, but they don't offer the boards over on Thrive. Bancaro rebounds, but they probably don't offer that. OG. Nothing that they're going to have. Freddie. His points look okay. His assists look really good. What's Van Vliet's assist at on both these sites? I know they probably don't have it on Thrive because it's just a plain. They bumped it and they took the value away. Yeah, it's going to be Push City. Yay, against Orlando. That's such a sweet matchup, though. Like, really, that's a great matchup. So let's take a peek and here. Look at Fred's matchup against Orlando for points. Oh, yeah. Last 15 games, basically the season, giving up 27.5 to the point guard. Look over the last 7. And get the shit out of here. Last 7 point guard points. Orlando, okay, 26. They're tied. They've gotten a little bit better in the last, from the first 8 games of the season to the second 8 games, but they still are shit against the point guard, giving up 26 points per game. Fred is seeing tons of minutes. So let's look at his points prop. Minus 128. Okay, and let's look at his assist opportunities over here. And then there is one other site that I have to pop up. I hope I can remember. I wrote it down. Should have bookmarked that shit. I have it on the Discord. Alright, so his assist versus Orlando over the last 7 games, that is not a great matchup. It's looking like, where's Orlando at? Oh, maybe they are a good matchup. Did I pass them way up high? Oh, they're the best matchup. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, so we're going to take Van Vliet's assist with a minus 180 line and the absolute best matchup you can ask for. Yes, please. So I think I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. Is there any 3-point props? Okay, also look at Freddie for points and or assist or points plus assist over on Thrive. So points plus rebounds. Does he have points plus assist? Or just a direct points? So he's got a PRA and he's got a PNR. Let's look at the rebounds for Fred. Rebounds 3.5, a little bit shaded under, so count them for 3. 3 plus 17, 18 points is 20, 21. What's the line? Probably right about 20, 21. 21.5. Yeah. So that's a viable play if you think Fred's going to have a good game, which he should because he has insane matchups against them for both as far as points and assists goes. We can even check his rebounds out and see how rebounds look against the Magic for a point guard. If we go to the top, Orlando, top 15 matchup in the last 7. Let's look at the whole season. Yeah, over the season they've been a little bit better, but the last 7 games they've been relatively weak against rebounds for the point guard too. I'm not scared of that matchup. Total fantasy points per game, they are the 4th worst against the point guard. So I think Fred is fine for anything. Yeah, I also do prefer Thrive, but some days the props just aren't there, and those are days you just gotta just not play there and just pass. You know, don't blow your money. So, and it's unfortunate for Aiden. You know, it's like he can, like I said, he can play football props for tomorrow if he wants. I found 3 football props immediately that I liked, and then I'm sure they're all gone by now. But is there any other games you guys want to check out, or any other plays you want to check out specifically on either site? Otherwise, I'm going to try to find 2 more plays that I like. If you guys have any recommendations, I'd love to hear them. Because like I said, I haven't had a chance to really research anything yet today. I've been running personal errands, so finally got a chance to do that. Now I gotta do football all night. There are tons of potential. Yeah, there's definitely tons of potential, hits for sure. It's just going to be, are they going to hook you? Are they going to miss by 2? Or are they going to go over by 1? Drive isn't available for Virginia. That's probably accurate. I can tell you right now what states they are allowed in, and there was 3 of these that they took off. I'd have to look back in my text to see what it is. But if they are not legal in your state, I'm sorry. It sucks you can't play for them and nor get the promo, because it's awesome over at Thrive. Let's see. So there was 3 states that got taken off. I believe West Virginia was one of them. Yeah, Virginia. It says Virginia's legal, man. Definitely says it's legal. So betting is only offered in regions where it's legal. Users residing in non-legal regions. Legal markets include legal markets. Right here, Virginia. So you should be good to go, Dre. You should definitely be able to sign up for that. D'Lo rebounds or assists? I haven't. I'm not a big fan of him. I would look at his assists before his rebounds probably. I don't really trust him that much. But let's take a look. See what's happening. Said rebounds or assist. Okay. Boards, nothing special. Minus 106 to the over, minus 125 to the under. His assist, 8.5. That number is too high. I'd like it at 7.5, not 8.5. Plus 112 to the over. That's a prop that I'd play. I might even hit the under on. It's 8 at 8.5. Sabonis under. Okay, honestly, I didn't mind his over 11.5 rebounds. Olenek over 5. I got Olenek already for blocks. Markman over 8.5 rebounds. PJ Washington over 8. Oh, I liked Shea's points too. I will definitely look at his rebounds. I definitely like Shea's points today. Shea's points minus 135 to the over, plus 102 to the under. Shea's assists got bumped on the books up to 6.5. Oh, you said rebounds, my bad. His rebounds at 5.5 or plus 120 to the over. That's the wrong. Yeah, I think you're on the wrong side of that one, man. I think you're on the wrong side of that. Plus, it's a minus 161 to the under 5.5 rebounds. If anything, I'd be looking at his points. That's about the only prop that is giving you any value. The matchup we looked at earlier, and it was awesome. So we're going to take that, and we're going to run with Shea's points. He's been awesome. He's been right on that 30 threshold, though. Boy, has he. 30, 31, 30, 32, 31. That is a heart attack waiting to happen right there. I'm taking it, though. Against Minnesota, again, let's take a look and verify this to make sure I was right. Point guards, points versus Minnesota. Yeah, it's a fine matchup. Giving up 26 a game to the average. And then if you look at it on a shorter time, on the full season time frame, they are the dead worst. Best matchup. Best matchup you can ask for. Right? I love a good sweat too. Believe it. You know, as long as it ends up on the right side of the hook for me. So there's been too much bullshit lately, so. Best football player in history. Yeah, man. Pele is getting old, bro. That's like one of my heroes. I played soccer my whole life. And like could have, should have probably gone pro at some point overseas, but I injured my back and shit, so it didn't happen. Can you do a rundown? I had to go eat. Yeah, we really didn't figure much out. There's not a lot There's not a lot of great props. So Shea's rebounds look like shit. I just looked at them. They're minus 160 to the under. I don't know if Barnes got the steal. I'm sure he did. Duh, I'm sure. It's only halftime, but yeah, I'm sure he did. No, he didn't. Motherfucker, not yet. He likes to do it in the third quarter anyways, generally. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. He'll get it. If he doesn't, it would literally be a very first where he got me. So, what else did I enter him with? When the hell did I enter all that shit? Oh, that wasn't mine. That's right. That I entered for Dre. I entered SGA, Nurkic, Oubre, Barnes. I like that. So yeah, Nurkic rebounds, I was on the over. This bullshit from this morning I did with no research. Everyone was like, bro, play these guys. So I was like, all right, I'm going to listen to my people. No good. I looked at Ant Simons this morning. His points kind of looked interesting to me. Let's take a peek back and see if he's on Thrive also, because it is possible that he's on Thrive. Let's take a look. Anthony Simons' assist looks pretty dull. Points look pretty dull. PRA looks pretty dull. Yeah, not really much to love about that. Let's see what the matchup looks like, I guess. The point guard against Utah. Let's see what his fantasy points are projected for so we can kind of get a rough guess on what he's going to be looking like for a stat line. 41 fantasy points, so like a 25, 7, and 5 kind of night. That makes sense. 25.7 assists, 5 boards. Yeah, exactly. A lot of players' best lines are their turnover lines. It's fucked up. But yeah, so the highest player tonight as far as fantasy points go is Steph Curry, who is not on the board yet, followed by Pascal Siakam at 47.7, SGA at 45.9, nice little drop off to Anthony Edwards at 42.5, Anthony Simons at 41.2, Lauri Markkanen at 39.4, Yusuf Nurkic at 39.3, followed by Rudy Gobert, Jeremy Grant, Banchero, and Russell and Van Vliet wrapping up the top 15. So, I mean, you can kind of use that to predict where their points, rebounds, assists are generally going to be at. So I need one more play for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't seen it. Ooh, does Simons have a 3-point prop? Because if he does, I'm interested. Damn it. He does have a turnover prop, though. Meh. I'll pass. the line is, like I said, it's going to be a major sweat because he's been putting up 30 to 32 every single game, and his line is basically needs 30 to hit. So it's going to be very, very tight. He's still shaded to the over, and he's got number one matchup for a point guard as far as points go, and it was number one for as far as assists go over the last 7 games. Utah is decent with steals. Who are you referring to? Olynyk? How did I get here? Well, I started with Kelly Oubre's blocks and steals. That was the starting play. So let's take a look at this. Kelly Oubre comes in at minus 145 over 1.5 blocks and steals. His last 5 looks like that. He's been taking care of fucking business. I like Oubre. If we look at Kelly Olynyk, I took him because I wanted another block prop and I couldn't find anything else great. This looked decent, minus 130 line. He's had multiple games of 2+ over the last 5. He's had 3 games of 2+ blocks. He only needs 1. And we look back and it was in like the last 10 games, there's been 2 that he's had 0 only. So I kind of feel okay about that. About Simon's turnovers. Okay, I feel what you're saying. Because he's a sloppy passer for the most part to get picked off. Okay, so I feel better about, okay, well, it's block shots. I wish I had Olynyk steals, but that's fine. Then Nurkic, his rebounds. How did I get there? Well, Josh Hart's going to be out tonight. Without Hart, Nurk's going to control the boards. He's been at 14, 10, and 10 for his last 3 games. He is in a lovely position tonight as a center. Getting rebounds versus Utah is a top 6 matchup with 16 boards per the center per night. There is a high chance that he hits over 10.5, I think, if we look at his line for the 10.5 rebound prop. Yusuf Nurkic over 10.5 boards. Comes in at minus 140 to the over. I got 5 good picks on the screen, bro. So let me explain how I got to pick number 4. Freddie VanVleet at 6 assists. So Fred VanVleet should be at 5.5, but he's not. If he was at 5.5, this would be a steal. I'm a little nervous about the 7, but here's why I took it and why I'm okay with it. I'm definitely nervous about it, but I could swap it still. Let's take a peek at what's up, though. So Fred VanVleet's assist. So Freddie comes in for assist at 5.5 only, minus 163 though. So there's some pretty big value there. And if we look at the matchup for point guards versus Orlando, and we look at the assist, they're the number 2 best matchup you can ask for over the last 15 games or the season, basically. Giving up 10.25 per game. He only needs to get me 7. Fred sees about 40 minutes per game. So that's that. Points plus assists looks probably okay too. Let's take a look at his points. Point guards, as far as points go against the Magic, also a top 2 matchup. So let's take a look at points plus assist, because that makes me a little more enticed actually. That scares me though. That makes me nervous that he put up 2 versus the Pels and 10 only against Brooklyn. Doesn't make any sense. He's at least been consistent with his assist. So he's got Siakam back as a shooter too now. But if we look at his points, are minus 128. So his PA should be at 23.5. It is at 23.5. There's no discount whatsoever. So I would still need 7 assists, or I would need over 17.5 points. I'm probably going to stick with assist or go to a different prop. And then SGA, I landed on because he's in a great matchup. And he is a favorite to go over on his points by quite some bit. 29.5 minus 135 favorite. Other way you could look is his under rebounds, under 5.5, minus 161. Van Vliet's great for points. This is probably going to take points. Damn it, my soda's gone. Soda's super gone. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to finish this lineup. We're going to dig through drive, and then we'll take a quick look at the NBA, and we'll round it out till 6 o'clock. And then I'm going to start researching for NFL tomorrow. Okay. Anthony Edwards points. Take a look. That is one I have not checked all day. I don't mind that. Anthony Edwards points, kind of a coin flip. Minus 110 to the over, minus 120 to the under. If we look at the matchup, got Minnesota against OKC. Let's see where they list him as a shooting guard versus OKC. We're looking at his points. So shooting guard, points versus OKC. 23 game, middle of the pack over the last 15 games, over the last 7. Same spot, 24, middle of the pack. Jalen Green over rebounds and assists at 7.5. That seems a little low, maybe. Let's take a look at that. That's a prop we can check over on DraftKings. So let's go to the Houston game. Got 15 more minutes before I gotta get my shit in. Player props, and we're looking at rebounds and assist. Alright, so let's look at these first. Just assist for Jalen is minus 140. That looks great. If there's just an assist prop, I wouldn't hate taking that. Rebounds for Jalen is minus 110 only. So if you can get just a rebound prop or just a assist prop, that would be preferred. But rebounds and assist for Jalen Green, you'd be looking at minus 115 to both sides, dead even. We'll find out. We'll find out if you are. Jalen Green. Oh, that's points plus assists. Sorry. Assists plus rebounds. Jalen Green. Minus 105 to the over. Minus 125 to the under. So Vegas thinks otherwise. Let's see, though, if there's just an assist prop for him. Over here. I'm sure there is. Oh, bastards. No, there's not. They got the rebound prop. They don't got the assist prop. Of course they don't, because it's a good prop. Nope. Oh, never mind. Shit. Close. Close. Alright, we gotta find something interesting, guys. There's gotta be something else here. Let's dig back into this Portland-Utah game. Well, let's see. Let's go back and see what were those highest scoring games. I'm also going to fire off a fat-ass parlay right now. 220, 233. So the T-Wolves game, the Golden State game are the best ones to play, probably. Let's go on to... Is that supposed to be Şengün's points and rebounds? I can take a look at that in a second. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look. Log into this shit. We're gonna make a fatty old bet. I already did earlier, but I don't love it anymore because I didn't know everyone from Milwaukee was being sat when I made the bet. So, got the Bucks, the Raptors, the Jazz, Sacramento, and the Warriors, and then I got this dumb fuck 10-leg parlay that's gonna pay me 60 to 1 on my money when I hit it. So we're gonna place one more. Each one of these ones, I have 12 left, right? Each one is worth about $135, or 100. What's Bitcoin worth? About 16 grand, so about $160 a piece. So we're gonna just fire off like 2 maybe. What do you guys like for sides? Do you guys have any opinions on these games now that Milwaukee's got all the starters out? Do you have any favorites that you would play? Milwaukee's still a favorite. T-Wolves are a big favorite. The Raptors are enormous favorites, as they should be. Golden State, the same thing. And then the Jazz are minus 200 favorites. Let's see what they're talking about here. So everyone's on Sacramento. They were kicking ass. Everyone's still on the Bucks. Everyone's still on the Raptors. This game is all over the place. That is going to be a hard pass. Golden State, Utah. Is it the same 4 games? Is it the same 4 games remaining that I have in the other bet? Because I'm not going to bet shit then, except for football tomorrow, if that's the case. Milwaukee, Toronto, Utah, and Golden State, yeah. So I already got, that would pay out 11, so that'd be $1,700 or so. Portland might keep it close. Dude, I can't believe the Lakers fucking beat the Bucks, dude. What? What? Alright, Şengün, let's go. Alright, we're looking at Şengün's rebounds. Oh, points and rebounds, okay. So let's hop on in, take a look on the books first to see if it makes sense to look any further. Points minus 129 to the over, minus 103 to the under. That's okay. Definitely worth looking. And rebounds are set minus 138 to the over 7.5, plus 104 to the under. So we can credit them for 15 points and 8 boards. That's 23. What is this shit set at? What side are you looking on? Throwbacks. What side are you looking at Şengün points, rebounds on? Points, rebounds. Okay, it's 22-5. Didn't I just say 23? Yeah, 15-8. So, yeah, I think that's viable. Certainly. Let's look at his last... Okay, so 7's basically the low outside, the outlier 4. And he's been putting up 13 plus points. So 13 and 4, 17's a worst case scenario kind of thing. Let's look at the matchup for Şengün. Phone died. That's a bitch. I hate that shit. Okay, so let's take a look. Şengün. What position is he actually given? I believe he is a center. Yeah. Center versus Golden State. And we're going to be looking at points first. Center versus Golden State. Not great. Bottom 25% of the league over the last 7 over the season. Golden State is about middle of the road for points, and then for rebounds, where we're probably going to be making most of our money for Şengün, is in the rebounds category over the last 15 games, so basically the season. Golden State, where are they at? Oh, they've made quite some negative regression. So they're a top 10 best matchup for rebounds over the whole season. Let's look at the last 7 games for Golden State. Middle of the road also at 14 per game. So Şengün getting... I don't hate just going to straight. Yeah, we can stat use that and see how he's done. I don't think Şengün, because he's so young, I don't think Şengün has many games against Golden State, but we can sure check. Şengün game log versus Warriors. Yeah, man, they don't even... Maybe it's just the spelling. They don't even have a stat muse for him. Just center game logs. So, let's see if he's on here. No, let's see, let's just try this again. Şengün. Okay, here we go. Most recently... Let's look at the scores of these games. Warriors by 14. Most recently, Warriors by 7. So that game was a little closer. He played 23 minutes. He had 4 points, 7 boards, 3 assists. The game prior, 12 minutes, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. So he has been terrible against Golden State. He's not seen many minutes, and that was even last year when he was playing. He only saw 23 per game. Let's see what he plays right now. Sure, it's a lot more than 22. Not really. I mean, some games. So 23, 35, 23, 29, 24. So, yeah, it's kind of shaky. Alright, I need to find 1 or possibly 2 more. Otherwise, I think I'm going to get rid of Van Vliet. But that's basically the exact same shit I already said then. Like, literally. I just swapping out Barnes for somebody else. You know what? Fuck it. I feel good about that. Let's just do that. Let's get rid of the questionable Van Vliet play and just call it a day on the ones that I feel okay about. We're going to add in Kelly. Let's make sure one more time Olynyk makes sense. Go to the Utah game. Scroll to Kelly Olynyk. And for those of you guys, when you try to use this site, minus 130 still. Nurk's minus 140 still. I might try to find a better play than the Kelly Oubre or the Kelly Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson assist. I'll take a peek at that. Let's see. What was up with Lauri Markkanen? Someone mentioned him. Nothing. Okay. Well, that's kind of dry, man. No, not Trading View. No, Pinnacle. I guess Barolo or someone got a steel prop or block steel prop that looks good. No. Brook Lopez over 6.5 rebounds. I like that with no Giannis a lot. It's just him and Portis down low. What does Bobby's look like? Oh, he might... I don't know why he doesn't have a line. Kyle Anderson board stuck cat. We can look at that one too. That makes perfect sense. So, Brooke Lopez, did his rebounds literally just disappear? The fuck? Minus 159 for 6.5. Hopefully they're still at 6.5. Damn, they bumped to 7. Those rat fucks. Nope, I'm good. That's what I hear it's like in Europe. It's a little different. People like throwing shit on the court and stuff. Okay, hard under. Anderson is a big. So that's that. Let's see. Who else was high on the fantasy point list? Let's see if they brought Curry up yet. Oh, it's about time, guys. Come on. So, who else? Anybody else have any recommended? There was one more that I skipped. Clarkson assist. Nothing for Clarkson stood out. I can look at it again, but Jordan Clarkson assist. Oh, that's Jeremy Grant's assist, dude. Holy fuck. Minus 185 over 2.5. Is that line there? Please? I know he sold on this line the other day when we played it. Bastard. Nope. But I remember he had a good 3-point line too. Jeremy Grant 3-pointers. Oh, it moved. Minus 121 only now. Yeah, that line's so sweet. You know Prize Picks either jacked 3 or they got rid of it altogether. Jeremy Grant blocks looks good. He's got that as a line. Show me some love, Prize Picks. Nothing. Damn, this dude has not gotten a hold of me. This Aiden guy. Aiden, if you're still in here, man, shoot me a message and let me know what your plan is for this lineup over at Thrive, man. I know it's a rough night. You certainly can play football. I don't know what your Discord name is, otherwise I'd hit you up. Let's just keep scrolling through. Jordan Clarkson assist. That's a fuck no. Plus 125 to the over, minus 167 to the under. That's, again, one of those that I would consider betting the under even. I don't bet unders, That's rough. That is rough. Minus 160 something to the under. They got them at 5. They have it at 5.5 there. Because if they put it at 5.5, everyone and their mom would be on the under. That's why they have to put it at 5 to try to secure at least a push and not screw themselves. So one more to replace Oubre, who will probably end up hitting, or not Oubre, to replace Olynyk. And then we got about 5 more minutes, guys. We're going to call it a night. I need to research some football. Did not have enough time to get over everything. Let's see. Colin Sexton. Steals, blocks look good. Rebounds look good. Let's look at Sexton real quick. He screwed me the other day too, but I'm not going to hold that against him by the hook. Nothing. Alright, let's look through these free props real quick. Make sure there's nothing I'm missing here in the freebie section. Jeremy Grant was the only one in there. Scotty's we looked at already. That wasn't as great as it looked. D'Angelo's blocks and steals. I think we looked at that too. I want to look at it one more time. D'Angelo Russell blocks and steals. minus 128. We got minus 130 with Olenek, so it's the same line. I don't trust one more than the other. Let's look at the other book and see what they both say. So we've got, it was Olenek and D'Lo. Okay, so let's check D'Lo steals for blocks first. Block steals. No, I need a block steals combination, please. Alright, steals plus blocks. D'Lo minus 130. Okay, that's what it said. And let's check out Kelly Olynyk and see which one we're gonna go with. Otherwise, we're gonna add one, and then we're gonna find one more prop quick. And we're gonna go 6-man and play the lottery tonight because we won some money yesterday. Shit, what else was I looking up? Olynyk. Where the hell's the game, man? Where the hell is the game? Right here. Alright, so player props, scroll way down, block, steals, PRA, PAR, steals and blocks. Kelly Olynyk, minus 145 on DK. That's a strong. Okay, we're going to just leave it as it is. We're going to throw that 4-man in, and we're going to call it a day. I could 5-man it and run it a little heavier, but I don't play 5-mans. I just don't believe in that shit. So I'd rather just lose my money than be insulted with fucking getting like $4 back. There's no need to press this night. I don't feel great about any of this. I'd rather wait and play money with NFL. Nurkic fantasy score looks great too. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll swap that rebounds for fantasy score. Nurkic fantasy score 34.5. I got 39.3. That's definitely a big enough gap for me to take it. So let's go back. Oubre, Olynyk, SGA. Oubre, Olynyk, SGA. Oubre, Olynyk, SGA, Nurkic. Fuck it. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna add D'Lo's. We're gonna find one more quick one. What the fuck, motherfucker? Where's it at? There it is. And we need one more play quick. Yeah, it's quite a difference. Normally, when it's 5 points, when I'll jump in and I'll take a line, and there's a 5-point difference between what the projection is and what Prize Picks has it at. That's when I'll usually step in and take a line. All right, come on, man, give me something nice here. Give me something. Come on, for fuck's sake, dude. I can't find one more line that I really like. And I got like no time to release the Curry lines, damn it. Against Houston, he's gonna rape them. What about like Grayson Allen? He should see hella run tonight. Portis lines are up. Portis PRA looks good. Portis points looks good. I don't know why the hell Giannis lines are up again. Because Giannis was definitely ruled out. Jordan Warren. Nothing. Oubre's points look pretty good now. Just as good as his steals and blocks do. Plumlee. Rebound, that's PJ Washington. Does PJ Washington have a blocks? Because he's got a stupid fucking line for it. I don't know why. Because I thought he only had one in the last 5 games where he had a block. Steals. He didn't have a block. Damn it. Alright, well, I don't know if I have enough time to do anything else. 14 minutes, really? Did I just get 10 extra minutes put on? Anybody else got anything for me? Portis 12 rebounds. Holy shit, dude. Bol set low. Edwards, PNR. Minus 30, 135 on the points. Rebounds are plus 115. I don't love that. I do like the points. Minus 135 to the over. And Ant has been going nuts lately. So let's take a look. It's a little high. It's a little bit high of a line. Against OKC, so Ant Edwards is shooting guard versus OKC. We're looking at points. Come on, give me a good matchup here. Middle of the road over the last 7. How about over the season? Come on, give me a little bit better. That's a little better. It's a little bit of a force on D'Lo and Ant. A little bit of a force. But I mean, man, steals or blocks for him. Is that either one of those look good? Blocks? No. And I wish I took some unders more often, man. Blocks. Where the hell are just his blocks? Why does he not? There's just his blocks. Where's his steals? He doesn't have just a steal line. Alright, well, I think he's going to ball out. I got D'Lo. I didn't take his assist. I took a different prop. And then my question is, maybe do I switch Oubre to points since I already have? Yeah, let's do that. Just to mix it up, whatever. Yeah, Kelly's been looking good. 1, 2, 3. No, you know what? We're not going to force shit. We're just going to go 4-man. All right. Edwards fantasy projection. Let's see. And Edwards 42.4. All right, guys, 6 o'clock. Good luck. I'm going to start looking at football. I'll try to have some looks posted by like midnight, 1 in the morning, something like that. And then when I wake up tomorrow, I will double check all the lines. I already know what the matchups will look like, so I just got to see if the lines have moved. And then I'll put a final out and we'll be good to go. Let's look at what the NBA looks like tomorrow. So we'll see what the NBA schedule is going to be. I hope the games don't start early. If they do, I might have to skip one of them just because researching football all the way up till noon really limits. Yeah, there's a 3, starts at 3:30. There's 3:30 and a 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games that start at 6 or later. I'm going to try to have all these out. If I can't get the 3:30 and the 4 o'clock games out in time, I don't want to rush some picks. I don't want to give any bullshit out. So if I don't have anything for them, I'm not going to put anything. But should be able to get everything out. It all just depends on how the football research goes, I guess. How many plays there are, how crowded the player pool is, and so on. So that's that, guys. Barnes back in. Do it. This motherfucker better get the steal. If we've been sitting here talking all that shit, and this man don't get a steal, bro, I'm going to turn the game on. I'm going to get out of here. Best of luck tonight, guys. Peace. See you tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow. I'll have some plays out. Hopefully there are going to be some winners in the NFL. I looked a little bit of the slate, and I found some pretty quick plays right away, so I hope the whole slate is really that cut and dry. We'll see, though. So with that said, guys, thank you for coming in today. Aiden, if you're here still by chance, make sure you send me that lineup tonight. If you decide to go all football, I can lock it in tonight or tomorrow. Just get in touch with me. If I don't hear from you tomorrow, I'm going to assume you don't want that entry. So, okay. Good luck tonight, guys. Peace. You got some amendment, send them to me, bro, so I can start looking at them. That gives me a starting ground and saves me some time on research. DM me what you have for NFL plays. That would be great, because then I can start there and have some kind of player pool already developed, bro. So if you could DM me on Discord with whatever you got so I can kind of check it out, that would be awesome. Peace, guys.